Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Holly with Late Night Crafting. This is part 2 of the keychain letters. I let them sit for 2 days, for 48 hours, excuse me. And because after 24 hours they were still like bendable, and so I just left them in the mold. And so I've already popped out I'm going to show you how to put the little screw into the letter, which I've already taken out the letter R. And the what I did is I took my sanding block and sanded the back of it because it was like really sharp, and now it's all smooth. And I took my little screwdriver and put the screw at the top so that way I can do the keychain. So I'm going to pop out another letter and show you how it's done. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below and subscribe. So I think we are going to do the letter. Let's just start with A. And it turned out really pretty. And it still has like somewhat of the see-through in it. And it turned out so good. So this one also has a sharp edge too. So all you're going to do is just take it and by the way, you can get these blocks. As you can see, mine is severely, or not severely, but mine is thoroughly used. And you can get these at the Dollar Tree. Also, the gloves you can get at the Dollar Tree as well. So you just take it and do it in circles. And that should smooth it right out. This is still a little sharp, so we're still going to go a little under. And you don't have to do it on one side. You can do it on different sides. It's probably about time to replace this block anyway. That's a lot better for that side. So we're going to do the other side of the A. Hope everybody's week is going good. That is very smooth. As you see, I do have some epoxy sitting over here, and I can show you what that's going to be for in the next video. But what I'm going to do is once I do the drill hole or drill the hole and put the screw in, to make that more of like a finished look, I'm just going to take my finger and just go around it with, like, dip it in the epoxy and just go around it. And that'll bring the shine right back. And you just let it sit for how long it takes to cure. With it being so little, it's not gonna take very long at all. So I'm just going to take this little screw. And you can get this on Amazon as well. And it comes with about 5 or 6 bits. This is the next to the smallest one. And you're just gonna, like if you wanted the A to hang to the side, you would go here, or you can go right in the middle. I'm gonna go right in the middle. And you just put a little bit of pressure and give it a few turns. As you can see, it's doing so great. Now don't drill too far in, so that way your little screw will go into your epoxy or your resin, potato. And the little screw, just You just stick it in there. And you just screw it in. And if it's too loose for you, like if you did drill the hole too far down, you can dip the tip of it into your epoxy and then screw it in. And I think I did drill this one a little too, oh, nope, because it's getting tight. Once it starts getting tight, that's when you give it a few more turns and you won't have to use the epoxy. But like for me, on the R, I dipped it into the epoxy and then screwed it back in there because it was a little too loose. So I'm just going to take my finger over here and just very lightly dip it into the epoxy. Did I get anything on there? No, I did not. And we're just going to rub it on one side. Oh, I think I did it on the wrong side. But that's okay. That's okay. Because with, I guess like with 3D letters, you can actually go all the way around. Just don't do your bottom and you can set your keychain up. And this will give it a shine. So that way nobody will ever know that you took a sanding block to it. Which I'm actually doing the bottom just, but because I'm actually just going to set it right back in the mold. Actually, I'm wiping back off. There we go. And you just take it, and if it's able to, you can balance it in your mold, or you can find a different letter to balance it in, and just let it cure. And you can do the same thing with the R, which I'm only going to do the back on the R. And yes, I know I should have my other hand gloved because I just got epoxy on it. But hey, that's okay. It's crafting. And it washes off with soap and water. So since I just did the back on this one, I'm just going to lay it straight down and just let it cure overnight. Because hopefully by morning it will be finished. Now I'm going to pause. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And I hope everybody has a great night.